In today's first impressions video, we are taking a look at the demo for Pixel Starships 2, which is a pretty typical city builder, base builder type game that you would actually find on a mobile device. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it's really done anything to separate itself from the mobile market. It looks like a mobile phone port. It plays like a mobile phone port. And the only thing that really separates it from other games of this genre is the way that the characters are displayed, which in my opinion makes the game worse. Now, normally we would be on a start screen with some settings and stuff, but apparently in this demo, once you've loaded into the game and gone through the tutorial once, that's it. There is no changing, there is no upgrading, there is no going back and starting again. Outside of deleting the game and deleting all of the data, that's it, you're in it. Furthermore, the demo does not actually go on for very long before it hard locks you out of being able to actually play and do stuff, except maybe doing some PvP, which everybody's going to be at the same sort of playing field because, again, you can only go so far. All in all, as demos go, it's pretty disappointing, and the fact that the game is due to release on the 27th of August this year, it makes me more than a little bit worried. But we will go through the settings that they have, and I will show you the gameplay and explain why this is really not the game that I thought it was going to be. Your settings then, you've got your overall graphics quality and different post-processing that you can have on. Enable VFX and enable particle effects as well. This is not a stressful game for your PC. It really doesn't seem to take a lot at all. You've got your audio settings here, and once again, they are all up to 100%, except for the SFX volume, which is turned down to 0 by default, which is a bit weird. But again, everything with this game demo so far has been a little bit weird. You've got your language, which you can choose English, and that's it. There are no other language options at all. And then you've got other, which is reload the game, fix crew icons, fix assets, and credits. That's literally it. There are no controls in this game, which is really annoying for the start bit because you are unable to move the camera around or anything. And again, the biggest problem I've got with this game is the way that it tries and sets itself apart aesthetically, which makes it worse in my opinion. Not a huge amount to talk about in the settings here. It's okay. For the type of game it is, I wouldn't really expect any more either. And here we are in the ship. This is where you're going to spend most of your time upgrading everything to make sure that you are capable and ready for action, whether it be for PvP, mining missions, etc. This is the bulk of the game, and this is the most like any other city builder, base builder, mobile game I have ever played, including the absolutely predatory rush mechanics that they have included as well. I don't know whether this game is going to go as a free-to-play or whether it's going to ask for money, but as the demo suggests, you are going to be using your premium cash, which means you're going to need to be buying premium cash in order to get to the really high-level stuff. You have your characters, you've got your mineral collection, you've got your mineral processing, you've got your engine, your shields, your reactors, your weapons and your cores, etc. You've got loads of different things that you can do, and you can only build within the allowed space of your ship. As you progress, you will get new ships, and you will be able to have more space within that ship to make it more powerful. Each room has a function, and each room has the ability to be upgraded as well. If they have these little arrows here, you can click on it and then upgrade. This will cost you minerals and other resources, and once you've hit that, you will then have a rush button, or you can wait for the time to count down. Once it exceeds a certain amount, the rush button will then ask you to spend your premium currency in order to finish the building. This is one of the most frustrating things about all the mobile games I've ever played ever, and it seems like they've brought it in for this as well. Graphically speaking, it really does confuse me because everything barring your sprites, barring your little characters that are pixelated, hence the name Pixel Starships, just doesn't seem to gel. Like, all the characters are really pixelated, but then all of the other sprites and all of the other images and graphics that are built around that look absolutely divine and fantastic. And it's not just the rooms, like the actual world itself is just absolutely phenomenal. This is a really pretty ship. Why are my characters pixelated? I don't understand. On top of building, you have other features that you can do as well. You've got your shop, which is where you can acquire all of your different weapons and shields and everything that you can then buy, purchase, and put onto your shop. You've got offense, defense, mining, and operations. And as you can see here, there's a lot of things that you can get, some of which are locked behind the demo, some of which aren't. And then you've got your star bar, because of course they've got gacha in here as well. And you can spend your minerals to recruit a crew member, which will make your ship stronger in the long run. So here you go, you get your stats and everything. You get the star rating of them, and then you can welcome them aboard. Other things that you've got availability from the shop, you've also got the shipyard, which is where you're going to acquire all of your different ships. And at the minute, it looks like you've only got the one. I don't know whether they're going to add more for the demo or whether you are able to unlock more in the demo. You can check the interior out as well of the ship by pressing the button and turning it around, so you can see all of the grid space you've got, the requirements, and the stats of it here as well. You can then upgrade it for 1k if you have the amount of minerals that you need. You've then got the system. So this is where you've got your missions. You're going to have all of your different planets that you can go to and explore. And you're going to have your PvP mode as well, because of course they do. This will allow you to search for enemies to battle. And if you win, you will gain resources and things. What I will say is that the combat isn't all that intuitive, and I'm not really surprised by that. As you can see here, you can see their ship level and my ship level. You can see what I've got available to hit with, and we can choose a room for that. Then what you can do is you can click on the NG and you can send more power to it, giving it a bit more oomph. And then you sit and wait. Then you just sit and wait for your ship to either go boom or their ship to go boom. It is not great. It's not an ideal combat system. Again, when the game is fully released, it very much screams that it's going to be pay to win, because the more people that can put more premium currency in means that the more powerful their ship's going to be. All in all, this game so far has been quite disappointing, I'm not going to lie. I was expecting something a little more, and I'm very upset to see all of the pay to win and normal mobile game nonsense put into a game that is going to be available on Steam. Keep your eye out for it though. This is Pixel Starships 2. It releases on the 27th of August. Let me know in those comments down below what you think, and I will see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.